All right. A little bit overcast today. Not too bad. Not too bad. This is I know Yeti was looking at this. She's growing garlic and lilies and all kinds of stuff. Wild flowers, like butterfly flowers and stuff. Some corn's coming up there. Some peas. Yeah. So like I said, the unit's out here, but we got some stumps to pull, and I really have to get these taken care of. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but there's tons of stumps up here. Good morning, Indy. So I'm gonna have to get my truck back here, get a chain on it on the front, and tie off to these things and just start yanking as many of these stumps out as I possibly can. If I can't rip them out with the truck, I'm gonna have to well, of course I'm gonna have to dig them all by hand first. I got a pickaxe and stuff. I was thinking if there's, for whatever reason, I can't get them with the truck, I'm just gonna have to cut them flush with the ground. And then but I am going to be tilling back there, so I don't want to leave them in the ground either. There's a lot back there. And then also on this side of the garage, we have, see, these stumps I kind of want to leave here because this is all going to be garden. And once this is garden, I could probably inoculate these stumps with mushrooms. And then back here, there's a bike embedded in that stump. I kind of want to leave it there. I think it's kind of neat, but I could probably remove that metal fence too. It's not doing any good. There's two fences and dead space in between. There's a lot of work to do. Yeah, but that whole back slope back there is just full of stump, like little shrub stumps and stuff. They shouldn't be too difficult to rip out with a tow chain. You know, just hook the tow chain to that, wrap the other end around the stump as good as I can, and then just hit reverse, start yanking stumps. But I got to get a tow chain first. We're gonna actually go to a Denver gem and mineral show or fossil show or something like that. So that's kind of going to be the plans for most of the morning, if not all the morning into the afternoon. So I'm not going to be out here full-time working. Indy really wants me to notice him. Indy, good morning. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, so I decided to just start working from the far end forward, right? So I got all the stumps ripped out of here, other than anything directly touching the fence, right? So this was all these little tiny stumps. Here I got two that I can't get by hand. This one here I'm gonna have to yank out with the truck. Probably that one too. Definitely that one. And there's, you know, quite a few bigger ones here. Here's my little pile of stumps. And I tried getting my truck back there, but I couldn't get back there, so I had to yank this stump out. Truck, didn't even have to put it in four-wheel drive. No problem. All right, let's try this one more time. Dug around it a little bit, cut a few bigger roots, and I'm gonna pull it from a different angle to the truck. All right, well, I'm gonna say I'm officially defeated with this one. That's really in there, but here's what we're gonna do. I don't even need to take that out in order to access those back ones. I only had to remove this big one here just so I can get my truck over here to rip these ones out. So this one can stay for now. I'm gonna build like a temporary wall here, like a brick wall or cinder blocks, and then we're just gonna have a fire back here. We'll burn that one out later. We could burn all this stuff too, that other stump. This one might actually, it already has mycelium on it. Might be able to grow some sort of mushrooms on it. That'd be cool. I'm gonna rip all these stumps out that I can't do by hand, and then I can get my truck out of the backyard. All right, I gave this about 3 or 4 attempts with the truck, and there's some kind of a big taproot. I think it's this guy here. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy Gransfors Brooks small forest axe, and I'm just gonna knock this out. And then I should hopefully be able to yank this one out. I really don't even need to take this one out either, but I figured since the truck's back here and I have everything set up, it's only taken about an hour now. But I mean, you know, I have to get these guys out of here. These ones should come out easily with the truck. Most of these I could even get out with by hand. This one here, I wrapped the thing around it. Same thing with that one. Probably grab a few of these bigger ones too. All right, man, this thing was really in there. That was the root right there that I couldn't reach. It was like directly underneath. But there we go. Nice big, oh, this one too. Look at that. Yeah, all right. Now we have just one. That one we're gonna burn. And then there's another one right here. This little guy here, I could probably, that's pretty dead. I might be able to get that with a shovel. But now, I am gonna go ahead and wrap the thing around that, see if I could yank that one out. And then if I can't, then I'm not even gonna, well, who knows. I do have to get at least these couple out. All right, I just tried yanking this one out with the truck. And as I yanked it, you probably guessed it, all these blocks, even this thing, are like moving every time I yank on it. So really the only way to get this one is to dig down all the way around it and then just cut it along with the property line there. It's pretty much the only way I'm gonna get that one out. It's gonna be a, it'll be fun, you know, whatever. I'm gonna skip that for today. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the original plan, removing these little guys. I already have half the yard done, half of that area done from the brackets back. Other than what's connected to the fence is all ripped out and in a pile over here. That was fun. So I'm not done yet. I'm gonna use the truck. I'm just gonna leave the truck parked here overnight. So tomorrow I can get a fresh start. Maybe yank, there's a couple ones that I wanna yank out with the truck. I wanna try this guy. I wanna try this guy again. And those two right there. I really can't get any further back than that one there, where I was. There's two up there that I'm gonna have to dig out by hand. Other than that, it's pretty much, all the big stuff is done. I do have a clear path now that I can bring that unit back. Have the unit right there. And yeah, I'm kind of at a stopping point anyway. I have my socks on. I was getting ready to take a shower because we're getting ready to go to, what's it called? The Denver Gem and Fossil Show or something like that. She's not sure what it's called. We're gonna go over there and I'll take you along with me. So no more work for today.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
So there was a sign, it just said, what did it say, meteorites? All right, I like meteorites. Just in case we see some really nice museum quality specimen gold for the website, because I like to buy it and then have it on the website. And if there's meteorites, man, that'd be cool to have on the website too, actually. I'll see what they have. Oh, the amethyst. Check this out. These are fulgurites. This is what, when lightning hits the ground, That's what's created when lightning hits the ground. You can pause it there. Oh, those are lunar. Those are huge ones compared to the ones I have. The one I have is like, it's like smaller. It's like, yeah, it's like that size.
So he was asking, ask the question again. I want to see how he answers it.
Well, just is there any particular?
Those are cool. What's that?
That's part of a raccoon.
That's a part of a raccoon, huh?
Yep.
That's all that's left of them.
Yep. I found that digging in Nevada.
We got about a foot.
Cool.
Good, how are you?
15, 30, 105.
Yep.
For those, the 30 and the $100 one and the 55, they all have pictures in it.
Cool.
There'll be a piece that you can pick up.
All right.
You know, you got to smile because things could be worse. You smiled, and sure enough, it got worse.
Yeah, I'll pick up a bag of that. All right, that was pretty cool. I got a few pieces of radioactive minerals. So I'm gonna start my radioactive mineral collection. I got some pay dirt from Foothills Prospectors, I think it was. It's on the bag. It's 30 bucks, it'll make a video, you know. And I bought a couple meteorites too that I didn't have before. New meteorites. Now it's time for breakfast. I did not eat yet today. All right, so I'm gonna end the video, since I'm not gonna do any more work tonight. I'm gonna end the video with what I acquired at the gem show. All right, so let's start with this. I always, every time I go to a gem show, I always look, and they have these radioactive minerals, and this one's called autunite. And I always, you know, every time I go there, like I said, I always see these things, and I always pass it up. I'm like, man, that looks cool. I wonder how many strange, you know, minerals there are. And I asked the guy, and he's like, there's probably over 100 different ones. I'm like, man, that's going to be an expensive hobby to start. But I don't need a lot of them. I just think they're cool. I just thought they were pretty neat. This here is a meteorite, a palisite. It's from Imilac, the Imilac meteor. And I do not have a specimen from that meteor yet. So there's that. This is another one I don't have yet. It's named after the Star Wars planet Tatooine, because it was found in Tunisia, where that was actually filmed in Star Wars. And it's like a, let's see if I can get it. It's kind of like a greenish colored thing. It's pretty neat. This one is just an etched metallic meteorite. I'm not going to open it up because I only have one hand. And then these are more of those radioactive ones. The guy gave me a great deal. I did not pay $125 for that. I paid like half that only. This is called uranophane calcite. He wrapped this one up for me. And there's just some really interesting radioactive, like this is all like uranium mine tailings, basically. Look at this thing. And under a UV light, they glow. I saw this, I was like, I need to have that. I don't know. And there's one more, it's like a darker blue. Let's see if I can get that out. Okay, and this one's called Cassolite. And the guy said that those little orange specks in it are super rare minerals. And see, the reason I bought these is because, for one, they're super awesome, right? Obviously. Two, it's a collection that people would be interested in. Like, whoa, really? That's radioactive uranium tailings? And they all have these strange, unique names. And Also, I bought them because I want to learn more. Like, now that I own this stuff, I'm going to do research and try to learn as much as I can about these really cool rare minerals that I've never even heard of. So now I'm going to, learn more about it. And in Colorado, there's a few places, uranium mines here in Colorado, and there's some accessible tailings pits that I can actually go to and find some of this stuff. So you'll see that on the main channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Toyota, not a sponsor.